support you is to reduce bureaucracy, employment. And officers of government are not going to stand on your way. We are looking at issues of multiple licenses. You go to an office and you cannot tell the original color of the wall because of the number of licenses hanging on the wall. Isn't that the situation? That must come to an end. And we also must make it easy through the online platform. You don't have to go to the county government of Nairobi, I don't know to which office, to look for a license. These are things that we must do very quickly, and we must collapse all these licensing into one that makes sense. Number two, we have told the Kenya Revenue Authority, and I believe, is there a deputy commissioner here from KRA? You are here. Sit down, listen here and listen good. Taxpayers are your daily cow. Those who have done farming. For a cow to produce milk, you have to be very nice to the cow. You have to give it some hay, give it some dairy meal, milk it with some good oil so that it's feeling good. And the Europeans go even a step further. They play country music to cows to produce milk. We have told KRA to look after taxpayers the way you look after a good dairy cow to continue producing milk. There is no cow that will produce milk when you are pricking it and shouting at it. It will refuse with the milk. We have told KRA to create a friendly tax regime. The issue of closing factories for taxpayers who are suffering is a thing of the past because it is foolish. The issue of tax notices and agency notices, where you close accounts. If you shut down an account for 6 months, somebody cannot do business. Where will you collect tax the following year for the benefit of the country? When you shut down a factory, those employees go home, they lose their jobs. They were paying payee. Where will you get the money from? I've repeatedly given the example of African Distillers factory in Thika, owned by Humphrey Karaoke. That factory was paying about 50 million Kenya shillings in terms of tax every month. They sent DCI there, policemen, shut it down, arrested Humphrey Karaoke, a very enterprising Kenyan, an honorable man, a man who has toiled through his life, locked him up for 4 days with ordinary criminals, shut down the factory, and KRA lost 50 million every month. For 3 years, we have lost a whooping 1.8 billion, money that we need for this country. It was a foolish decision, and such things will never happen in the Ruto administration. They will never happen again. Because all any sensible tax collector would have done is to say, look here, you are paying 50 million per month, but in our assessment, you need to pay 100. Can we discuss how you pay 100? But in the meantime, continue working and giving us a 50, because we need it. Now you shut it down, then what happens? Same has happened across everywhere. This will not happen again. The president is on record asking everybody to pay tax, and we want everybody to pay tax. But we want to collect the tax in a dignified manner. The president has set the pace for this country, that his style of management, and all of us are following suit, is continuous engagement. Once you engage, you enrich your thinking. Nobody has monopoly of knowledge. Not the president, not myself.